Let's see. I think we're live. My phone is just being so slow. And we have a few minor roadblocks. No. Is it not going to let me put up on my phone? Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is still way too big. This is still not big enough. Technical difficulties. Well, we work things out. Well, that did not work. I don't know why it's not going full screen. I'm trying to tweak and play around with this, but it's not cooperating with me. All right. Looks like we might just be going like this for now because we're hopping right into one of these Chihuahua drafts. I guess I'll give everyone a few more minutes to come in, and we'll play around with this for a few more minutes. But idiot. I don't know why it's not letting me like. Okay. I think I gotta share the entire window. Yep. Okay. There we go. Troubleshooting at its finest. And I wish I could have fixed it before we started, but it was so stupid because it wasn't showing me like the preview. Like I couldn't see it unless it was already on the screen. So had to take a quick detour. I'm sorry to the one person that was here and probably got pissed off, I understand. But yeah, I'm really excited to hop into a regular draft because we did super flex drafts last time on stream. So that was obviously like fun, but it's definitely way, way out of range from like what most of the drafts for the year are. So I'm excited to hop in this Chihuahua draft because that's going to fill super fast. Yo, what's up, Classy? Welcome in, man. Yeah, I'm going to send this out to everyone. And we'll hopefully try and get into a draft with you guys as well. So that'll be fun. I'm really excited because I finally am able to get into like one of these like smaller buy-in leagues as well. Mainly because they just fill so fast. I also know like this is just totally different. But I know DraftKings like hasn't been dropping a lot of these similar drafts, so people are coming over and just like rating these drafts. It's been ridiculous. But yeah, again, if you want to hop in, I'm going to put the link to join in the chat as well on Underdog. And then we can get started soon, like in the next minute or so. Yeah, let me just grab the link. It should be right here. My phone is being so slow right now. And I don't know why. Yeah, let me copy and paste this. Boom, boom, boom. Did the Chihuahua open this morning? Yeah, the Chihuahua did. I literally got it. That's why I was so excited, because I saw a notification on Twitter that was like Chihuahua draft, like just open $4 entry. I was like, yes, finally, because I've been waiting so long to actually be able to hop in and just like run one of these drafts. So I'm gonna put this in the Face Off Discord as well. Let's see. Put it here. Not the listener league channel. That was just stupid. Let's see. Let's go. How should I put this in the? This is basically a mock draft. Let's do best ball. Yeah. How about that? At all. Or what's Discord at everyone? Stupid. Draft with me. And then I'll put it one more place we can hop in. And then also check the chat as well. But yeah, these should be super fun. It's definitely going to be harder to... Superflex took like a few minutes to fill. But if you guys want to hop in these, it's going to fill like ASAP. So we got to be in our A game. We're going to do a countdown in a few minutes, a few seconds. I'll just let everyone get in here first. And then we will run it up. I'm really excited though. Got my rankings pulled up from fftradingroom.com. That is my site if you guys don't know. So that's what we're going to be using today. We got the Romo Dunjay jersey on as well, so it's a special occasion. But yeah, let's check out the chat and hop in. Welcome in, Dylan. How's it going, man? We've been doing a lot of Eagles like stack type teams recently, especially when you're on the stream. So we'll see if we can maybe get like a Bears correlated team for me. That would be pretty sick. All right, I'll give it like till we'll do like one more minute, because I put in the chat if you're not coming in, you don't see it right away, then it's probably gonna be too late. I don't want to run it too much longer, because I know you guys got things to do. You guys want to see some best ball teams being drafted right away. So, all right, I'm gonna start it now. I think that was enough time. It was like a minute-ish. So let's. Oh wait, I want to see. I'm gonna enter it because I think it's gonna give me a location error, like it always does. Yeah. Okay. So now I should be good. I'm gonna refresh the page, and now I should be good. All right. Anyone that wants to hop in, just let me know. We're hopping in right now. We have 6 people in. We're hopping in right now. So we're going to go. Click over enter. And we're counting from 5, okay? So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, enter. All right. We should be – okay, we got 5 spots left. So anyone that wants to hop in, I think we should be fine even with the slight stream delay. How's my screen look too over the queue? Not bad. I probably could tweak it a little bit. I don't mind that though, because I think I can see my team pretty well. And also, having straight up queue. Okay, so we'll see if anyone got in here with me. We got 5 people in right now. We got the 4th overall pick. Ooh, I want to put my exposures as well, just so I can look. I guess I did the last one. What was the last draft I did? Was it? This wasn't the last draft I did, right? Oh, that was the one I did on stream. Right. I did that Eagles kind of. No, did I do an Eagle stack? No, I didn't do an Eagle stack last time. That was in one of the Superflex drafts. Yeah, I guess I did 4 Superflex drafts last, and I took 75% Romo Dunjay, represents, and also 75% Javon Baker. So that's definitely interesting, and I'll keep that in mind. So at 4, we are definitely looking at one of these receivers, and I'll pull up who we have. I mean, this is just going to be straight off my rankings. my portfolio's pretty diversified, I say, around that pick. I haven't done that many drafts yet. T-Law got paid. Yeah, I saw your video, Dylan. If you guys want to check it out, go to his channel, Dylan Mill/NFL. But yeah, I totally agree, man. It was definitely interesting, and I think that, okay, first we got to make a pick, so let me talk about that in a second. Looks like we're going Jamar Chase probably. Also gives us the opportunity to do a stack on the road, so I really like that at pick 4 for sure. But yeah, I think on surface, we can all agree that that probably kind of seems like an overpay, getting the same money as like Joe Burrow straight up. And even though I don't like Trevor Lawrence, I've always kind of said he's one of the more overrated quarterbacks in my opinion, just because like production right now versus projection, he's not producing at an elite level, as an elite level quarterback, and people are like making the argument that he is because they're blinded by his like projection. They're not like understanding the two are not the same thing. But I do agree that he has a ton of upside. And I think that it makes sense for them to pay him because the quarterback, I know you hate to hear that, Dylan, but he's a good quarterback in my opinion. And I think that he will get a deal from someone because quarterbacks are hard to come by in this league. Obviously, you do need an elite one to really win a Super Bowl, in my opinion. But I think Trevor Lawrence could be a Super Bowl winning quarterback. I think he is good enough to be that. So I think that when you're putting your money somewhere, you kind of have to just lock down your former first overall pick and just lock down T-Law. Yeah, I agree. I thought it was smarter than to pay me. Yeah, I watched your video. I agree with what you said for sure. But let's see. It does seem kind of crazy that right on the surface he's getting paid the same amount as Joe Burrow. It kind of seems a little off, but I get it though. No, it's not just like a 1-for-1 thing. For sure. All right, let's see. Let's check out the draft. That's enough yapping. I want to make my screen a little bit smaller, but I'll do that in a second. So we go Jamar Chase first overall. Then I want to get like JT or Saquon to fall back to me like just one time. But what we're probably looking at is what we have picked 21. We're probably looking at anyone below Nico. Like I think in ADP, Nico is like the highest, but it's like Olave, Adams, Ayuk, Debo. Like where are these guys doing? Where's Olave? Is he off the board? What about Debo? Debo's kind of drop. Ayuk is high. Okay, so we're probably gonna get Nico or Ayuk, or Nico or Debo. Where do I have A-Chain ranked? Yeah, he's like 30 for me. How much did I get a lot of them recently? Because I know overall I probably have, like I don't have any Nico. I don't have any Debo either. What would make more sense? Okay, I guess it doesn't matter what would make more sense because we are getting Nico Collins, and I actually really like that. Talking about a guy that got extended, Nico got paid as well, so I always believed that he was wide receiver 1 for the Texans, but even if you don't believe, like that's not your personal opinion, I mean, money talks at the end of the day, and the Texans who have a much better sense of what's going on in their building and get to see these guys every single day decided to pay Nico over, obviously, they don't have to pay Tank, but they decided to pay Nico instead of extending like Stephon Diggs. I mean, obviously, like that should be the logical choice, but some people are still hung up on saying like Stephon Diggs' age doesn't matter. He's going to be just a beast, like no matter what. And it's like, I think he's going to be the wide receiver 3. I think he's going to be a good wide receiver 3, route tech type of guy, but if you look at reception perception, his route percentages went down a sizable amount. I think it was like he was on like the 96th percentile, went down to like the 70th percentile. So that's a big drop off. Let's check out the chat real quick. Sup, dude? How's the team looking? Good. How's it going, Jamie? We have Jamar Chase and Nico start. So at pick 4, I don't mind that. Would you take Evans in a second? He was top 5 last year, right? Yeah, let me pull up my rankings in 1 second, and I'll say also like Houston's stack is definitely something that I'd be interested in. So where's Tank going? Okay, he's like 36. I have 45 next. What about Diggs? Diggs is damn. That's really interesting. But I don't think I want to take Diggs here even for the stack. Though I do have him at 30, I guess. Yeah, I have Diggs higher than Dell. I wouldn't. Okay, so it's either Ooh, I think we do take Diggs here. I mean, it's either what Devonta Smith. I do have Devonta Smith. I have Devonta Smith fairly low though, right? Yeah, I have him at low Diggs. No other, big values stand out to me. No, we're gonna take Diggs here, so that's interesting. We're gonna go pretty big Texan stack. We got to get CJ Stroud now with our next pick. We should take Evans in the second. Yeah, where's Evans ranked for me? Yeah, he's a late second for me, 24th. So I think in the late second, I also don't mind him. Like, I could see an argument to take him over, say Nico, Brandon Ayuk, Debo even. I think a lot of these, this is like, it is technically all my rankings, but I do kind of cater these towards best ball right now with the stacks. Obviously, Evans, you're not really as excited to get like a Buck stack as you are like a 49ers or Texans stack. Obviously, Neighbors is a little risky, so I could see myself trying to just take a safer pick with Evans there. Same thing for ETN if I don't want a running back in that range. I could see myself taking Evans a few spots higher. But yeah, he's around a late second round pick for me. I think that, it's just I'm a little worried about Dave Canales leaving the team. I think he is really, really underrated as an offensive coordinator. But yeah, I think Baker's good. I don't think they're going to take a massive step down, but it's definitely something to be worried about. Can you explain the strategy of taking Nico and Diggs? I don't do a lot of drafts in this style. Yeah, so I mean, it's really just I want to like make a stack. So obviously, like correlating my bets. Essentially, all that means is just if you're drafting a team with this kind of upside that it's like a $250,000 prize pool, you're essentially playing with the strategy of like all your picks are right, because in order to beat out like these hundreds of thousands of people, you need like to hit on your picks. Like you can't really like draft this guy and like, oh, like I'm gonna draft this handcuff like security. Like, no, you have to draft basically assuming everything you do is right. So in this, I'm kind of just making the bet that the Texans are going to be a top 3 to 5 offense. They are going to be one of the better offenses we've seen in quite some time. And they're going to have at least 2 fantasy relevant receivers, that finish as like almost possibly like wide receiver ones. Or in Diggs' case, I drafted him at 28. So he really just needs to outproduce like what's his cost? Wide receiver 21. I need him to be in that like high-end wide receiver 2 range. So I'm really just taking the correlation and betting on that the most productive receivers in that elite offense is Nico and Diggs. And then Tank, isn't as good. So that's kind of the mindset there, because I'm also going to try and pair him with Stroud, which, where is he going? 58. I'm definitely not going to reach here, but yeah, I should be able to set to get him at 52. So yeah, just getting 2 receivers from the team is just kind of me just making a bet that, the Texans are going to be amazing. And also for the playoffs, like say the Texans explode in one game, like week 17, that also is probably going to benefit both, say CJ Stroud goes crazy in week 17 against whoever they play. I should have that pulled up and I should know that, but that's going to benefit like Nico and Diggs both have a much higher percentage of like going crazy and winning you your week versus if you have like, okay, let's just say I had Nico, like Diggs, and versus like, I don't know, Mike Evans and Jalen Waddle. Like if one of those guys, like say Baker had a bad game, then Evans is kind of screwed. Say like Tua had a bad game, then Waddle's kind of screwed. But like it's under a correlated bet that you're betting on the Texans offense to be good that week. And since they're good, that also kind of brings down the funnel that their top receivers, Nico and Diggs, will also be good. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm definitely like newer to this as well. Like stacking, I'm more traditional, but it's definitely a fun time on Underdog. Oh, if we can get Kelsey here falling, like what? How is it 7 picks past ADP? That'll be awesome. I'll probably take McBride. Actually, no, I'm easy clicking Pacheco if I don't. I do like McBride, but Pacheco's actually a great value as well. So let's go. I think I'm going to take Pacheco. Let me just double check my rankings as well. Make sure there's no like crazy values I'm missing out on. Yeah, I have Pacheco super high. Yeah, he's like back to back with Henry for me, and Henry's going like super high. So yeah, let me click that button up and check out very easily. Can you? Oh wait, yeah, I love the jersey. Appreciate it. Where I got? Okay, bet yeah. Hopefully that was a good explanation. I know I'm like doing these drafts and I like should be the expert, but I've kind of just started doing like these best ball drafts more and more like hardcore over the past few years. In these big best ball contests, you got to stack. Yeah, for me, I'm not used to wanting multiple weapons on the same team. I'd say and that makes sense because you're also kind of like, it also could be the other way around. Like you're saying, okay, well, I would make a bet that I just want to get the wide receiver one on that offense straight up. Like I'm just going to bet that I'm only going to draft Diggs and bet that he outproduces Nico. And that's also a fair point to make. But at the same time, like I was talking about, like, you don't want to bet like you're wrong. But at the same time, kind of putting them together gives you a little bit of security because you need less things. There's less things that need to go right for you to, hit. But it also has a super, super high upside and payout because if it does hit, it's very possible for them to both have good games, if that makes sense. Yeah, in best ball, I would even I'll stack like 3 to 4 players at a time. Like I'll probably grab like Noah Brown or something random just because, on a week-to-week basis, you're probably going to have, on a good offense, you're probably going to have like at least two guys that have great fantasy games. If the offense is great, obviously. Yeah, so we're getting CJ Stroud here. Really, I mean, I kind of have to reach, but yeah, I'm 69 next. I definitely got to do it for the stack. But yeah, in best ball, I'll take like 3, 4, even 5 guys. And the first 2 guys are like kind of like higher, like studs, like, I'd say like top 6 round picks. And then the later guys are kind of just like Noah Browns, like 15, 17, just guys that maybe on a week-to-week basis, though, you'll get lucky and you'll score a touchdown with them. Super rare as well. But in just like redraft leagues, I think the same principle of correlating your bets makes sense, but I definitely wouldn't go like all in. Like in your regular redraft leagues, I'd probably go like the furthest I go is like 2, maybe 3. And the correlations I like to do there would just be like a quarterback wide receiver. I don't even really necessarily, if I'm playing like ESPN, 2 wide receivers and a flex, I don't even necessarily think I want 2/3 of my lineup to be from the same team. I'd more so like just do like a CJ Stroud, Nico Collins type team, and then just like pass on Diggs and get value elsewhere. I remember I picked up CJ Stroud like a week before his 417-yard game and almost benched him, but he saved me the week. Yeah, he was a big league winner last year. I like CJ Stroud. I don't think I really had him on many of my teams. I definitely had him in a few. I had him in a few dynasty leagues though, because if you guys remember last year, that what was that stupid test called? It's like not the Sporcle, right? But it was like I forget what it's called. It was like something. It was the really dumb test that someone in the chat got. You have to let me know what it's on the tip of my tongue. What am I thinking of? The 2 something 2. Now it's pissing me off, but I don't remember what it's actually called. Please, someone type in the chat. But yeah, everyone was like freaking out. Bryce Young went number 1, so I was like, oh, this dude's just Stroud's a bum. He's going to the Texans, which wasn't even that bad of a landing spot. And he was falling like crazy in dynasty drafts, especially like Bijan getting hyped up. Gibbs had crazy draft capital. Everyone loved JSN. I do love JSN, but I was like, I mean, come on, man. That's crazy. I'm not taking the 2nd overall pick with elite draft capital. Was very good in college. He's still a great prospect. I'm a ball player, not a test taker. Yeah, it was. Yeah, CJ Stroud, I know he tanked that, but it really is not that. And then there was like the whole thing like, oh, like that test should have been thrown out. I think the tests are just stupid in general. That cannot be the thing that you're basing, your evaluation off of as like a primer thing. And Robo Dunze just really wants to come to my team. I probably will take. I mean, this is more of a wide receiver heavy build. I can also get George Kittle though. Let's see what the rankings say. So we got Joe Mixon has AP. I have him at 63. So, I forgot. I would get. He's on. I forgot Mixon's on the Texans. Wait, I actually could get a nasty, and this would be like a unique stack too. He's gonna get taken probably, but yeah, damn. I wasn't that excited because I knew he'd get taken. It's really between like Rome. Yeah, I have Rome kind of far down here. Why? Okay, that is not the Romo didn't say. 59 versus like. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go Rome again. Kiddo 69. Yeah, my rankings and you know what the value kind of tells me that I should go Rome here. Pitts. Yeah, Pitts is gone. Yeah, we're gonna go Rome here. It's only right wearing the Rome jersey. I had to do it, especially fits with my wide receiver heavy build anyway. Gotta go wide receiver in my eyes. Yeah, I agree. It just makes too much sense for my team. Kittle would be a nice like difference maker at the tight end position, but I'm also taking. I also kind of like to approach it like CJ Stroud. Like, okay, quarterback or tight end is like your difference maker, and I think that because I ran the data, or I remember I was looking at a video where like Flock did that as well, and it was like QB or tight end, and those are the difference makers, and like your advance rate, and like in a bunch of build, it's super useful, but it's normally not good if you take both of them, because quarterback and tight end are like obviously like the guys you can get positional advantages at like the top end of the tier, but near the bottom they kind of all like fade together. So yeah, I already got CJ Stroud. He's my difference maker at like those two positions, at one of those two positions. But yeah, definitely an interesting case to be made. Now, I want to get my RB2 sometime soon. And I'm liking Jonathan Brooks a lot, but I'm a little scared that I'm going to overdraft him. Like, let's see what in my last 4 drafts. I only got him one time, so I guess that's not too bad. But I'm a little scared. I think there was kind of a more negative report that came out saying, like, we don't know if he's going to be ready. Something about, like, Chuba and Miles Sanders, all that crap. But I'd rather take Ramondre here, to be honest, and just, like, narrow my exposure. It's not that I, because you don't want to draft scared, which is the reason I'm still taking him a lot, because I think he has crazy upside. But at the same time, I also don't want to draft, if I draft, a crazy high exposure of him, and he just, doesn't – something major happens, or, he doesn't play, early on, then I'm kind of screwed to, even advance. Here, I'm not – okay, let me make sure I queue up, one of these guys. I have 4 receivers already, but I wouldn't mind going 5 and just start out there. So yeah, it's between Jordan and Addison. I have Addison 72. Probably not gonna take him. I mean, it's what Deontay. I have Deontay at 82, and what Christian Watson is way down. I mean, I'm probably gonna take Addison. He's a good ADP as well. He's what? Yeah. I don't love this pick, actually, to be honest. But he definitely does have a lot of upside with his vertical stretching ability. Yeah, so I'll take him. I guess the only reason I really, if it was a different scenario where it was Christian Watson, at ADP versus Ramondre, I probably could have made the case to, reach on my running back there. And it's kind of sucks because I'm probably not going to get Ramondre or Brooks unless they fall kind of crazy, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I couldn't really pass up on the best player in my rankings and that kind of ADP value. But yeah, we have 5 wide receivers to start, so it's 1 QB, 1 running back, 5 receivers. So now we got to start slamming home running backs. And if we don't get Ramondre or Brooks, where do we pivot to? Probably go a Swift. I think he's a pretty good value here. Tony Pollard is a must get for me. I'm clicking his button so many times. And, Raheem Mostert's not bad. Yeah, Stevenson goes off the board even ahead of ADP, which is definitely not what I want to see. That's tough. Let's see. Trying to keep updating this phone. Oh, Okay, that's not gonna work. It's maxed out at 12.5. That's tough. Najee wouldn't mind, I guess. Oh, this is not good. 4 running backs just went in a row. This is a very zero RB room, so that's kind of unfortunate. Let's see. What's up, Steve? Crushing it. Appreciate it, Pete, as well. Sorry I didn't see your chat until now. I guess that little I forgot you're admin, so kind of threw me off. Let's see, because I'm used to only seeing my own messages with like the little tool thingy. But yeah, that's actually really tough because now I really need to get an RB. If Swift falls, I really need him to. I think he will, because the guys in front of me have 2, 3, 2 RBs, so it's not like any of them are in one running back or 0 RB builds at the moment. Okay, that's not good. Honestly, I'd reach on Tony Pollard here without really a question, just to make sure I get that guy. I doubt this dude goes Swift. I mean, actually, I don't know why I say that. Okay, this dude's probably going to go Swift, and it's going to be so close, but so far. I swear that always happens to me, man. Like, that would also be really nice because I have Rome, so I can kind of correlate that there as well. Let's see. Man, please don't auto draft Swift. Yeah. He might have just auto drafted DeAndre Swift, and I might. That's so stupid. But yeah, Tony Pollard, we're grabbing him here above ADP. I don't care, frankly. I think he is a much, much better pick over Moss, Connor, Mostert. I mean, the man got paid. Tajay Spears is good, but like, I mean, let's just be for real. Like, is there a way that Tajay Spears completely takes over Tony Pollard to the point where he's not fantasy relevant? I don't see it. I think Spears is a good like secondary back, but I don't think he is the legitimate like one or ever could be like that guy. I think he's good at what he is. You know, a change of pace, number two back that's playing behind like a bigger guy. But yeah, Tony Pollard also, he is a lot better when he isn't getting every single touch out of the backfield. We saw last year. Let me lock in here real quick though. Now, here I want to try and grab another running back. But see, it's tough. I gotta pull my rankings here. I don't know who I have at I don't know who I have between like Bowers and who else am I debating between like Bowers? I mean that's really it. It's like either go get Mostert or go grab Bowers. I'll probably go grab Bowers honestly because I think there's a big drop off there, and I do already have 2 running backs, so it's like that's good enough. Mostert goes anyway. I'm not taking any of those other guys. Yeah, I'll take Bowers here for sure. I think Bowers is a very good value in drafts right now, just based on like where he is. He's tight end 11. I think he has top 6 tight end, potential for sure. It's definitely risky because you don't want to get sucked in the trap. Like, oh, we saw Sam Laporta produce as a rookie. Like, all these guys are going to go crazy. Like, no, that's obviously not the case. But I think there definitely is an avenue for him to produce in year 1. Now let me pull these up so I can shoot. This is Dynasty. Let's go over to redraft 1 QB. But yeah, I'll put this in the chat as well while we're waiting, just so you guys can check out the free rankings and let me know what you think. I'm definitely interested. Is it gonna drop the link or not? Okay, yeah. Yo, my guys, who wide receiver you like in fourth round drafts? Theo, Walker, Jalen McMillan, Rattler, Silver, McCaffrey, rather Tracy. Need a true tight end two. Have Ingram, Javon Woods right now. In the fourth round, I don't know if you guys have been around here as much as I kind of push this in like my own like articles, but give me Jalen McMillan every single day. That man is such a stud. He's going to be an absolute steal. I don't mind Theo. Just I'll give you my rankings here real quick. It would be probably McMillan, Baker, Rattler, Theo, just straight up like in a vacuum. I honestly think that McMillan is that good of a prospect that even Rice on the board, Jalen over Javon and Theo. Yeah, I'll pull up my rookie rankings actually, like right now. But dude, I'm telling you, Jalen McMillan is a stud. I'll kind of go into my spiel for you as well. But yeah, I have Superflex. Superflex, I assume, probably shouldn't really matter. Okay, that's not rookies. So yeah, he is like, it's blacked out here, but I'll tell you who he is for me. He is my McMillan is like he's like 20 something off the top of my head. Yeah, he's 22nd overall, just like pure prospect like ranking for me. I have him above Malachi Corley, Roman Wilson, Troy Franklin, Marshawn Lloyd, Jalen Wright. So yeah, I would absolutely take Jalen McMillan. I'll kind of give you like my like spiel and like breakdown. I'll pull up one of my kind of pieces after I make this pick here. But yeah, I love him. He's a dog. Now, this is tough. I really hope Javonte would have been really nice. I honestly might take like this seems like a stupid pick. I don't want to make a stupid pick here and take Tajay Spears. So I'm gonna take Chase Brown, who I think is similar, a very similar player. Definitely, I think Tajay has more talent, but I already bet on Tony Pollard kind of just like alphaing that role. So I don't really think it makes much sense. I don't really see an avenue to where they're both like super productive, at least to like where I need them to be. Yeah, so Flex, that's Rattler. That's why Rattler I'm considering. Yeah, Rattler I really like as well. So don't get me wrong, I definitely wouldn't like be mad if you went Rattler, but Jalen McMillan's a stud, dude. The dude has a crazy stat line. Is the only issue why people aren't talking about him as much is because he had that. Okay, so we get Javonte at value. But yeah, let me pull this up for you guys real quick. Let me go. So this is our site, fftraderoom.com. All these articles are free. Great insight. It's obviously by me and my team, but Spencer Rattler is a fantastic value where he's going. So I will say, like, if you want to go Rattler, be my guest. I love him. But I want to pull up like one of these outlines that kind of one of these articles that kind of outlines why I love McMillan so much. So yeah, you guys see like early in the process, I was like, McMillan is a better prospect than Xavier Legette, and I still kind of stand by that. It's kind of me hating on Legette, who I actually have kind of coming around on now. But yeah, he'd be my wide receiver 6 if there weren't any concerns about his like injury and draft capital, and I think that is very true. Yeah, I really agree that he'd be a top 100 pick. He was, so that's very good. But he was good as a freshman and then broke out as a sophomore. Had a 79, 1.1K yards. Oh, we're on the clock. So, yeah, let me make that pick real quick. Like, here it's tough. Spears. Like, that's just tough. Why at RB4, I don't hate that. It's hard to pass up on the value. And I'm hoping that there is an avenue for them to be productive at this point. But I don't really love it. But I think as my RB4, I can stand by that a lot more than I can like my RB3. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, he had a crazy stat line as a sophomore. So, early breakout. He was amazing on Washington. He was better than Jalen Polk, who obviously went, early second round to the Pats. So, that obviously speaks volume. Drew a 21.2% team target share. He suffered a knee injury. And it was obvious. I watched every single Washington game for the most part. He was never really at 100%, which is why Polk was playing over him. But in the college football playoffs, because remember, that was like near the end of the year, obviously, and you had like 2 weeks between that time frame, he was amazing. In those 2 games, he had like 11 catches for 91 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he's a fantastic player. Um, he'll probably be a slot guy. He played most of his snaps in the slot, but that's not necessarily a bad thing for NFL teams because those are the guys that they're going to scheme open, that they're going to get those PPR points to. So I really like, McMillan a lot. I don't want to go just nuts into that because I don't think any of those options you mentioned are bad. But yeah, he's my guy this year. I hope you were able to get McMillan. Hopefully you get one of those guys like on the way back around or in waivers. I'm surprised all like 4 of those guys are still available for you. Now here, what are we kind of gonna do here? We have our running back room a little better. I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. I was thinking about taking Eckler, but that just doesn't even make sense to me. Also, like the ADP thing where it's maybe I don't love Spears, and I don't think that there's probably going to be an avenue that him and Pollard are productive, but he goes 12 picks past ADP, so it's a little bit of a unique build to be able to pair those two together, and in the avenue that like the Titans are amazing and they actually really do hit both of them. I could get Will Levis late. No, but that doesn't make sense. I want to get a pass catcher. I don't have other stacks, though, besides the Texans. But what am I looking at here? I mean, Justin Herbert seems like too good of a pick to, pass up. I don't mind Gabe Davis, though. I don't mind Gabe Davis at all. Let's see what we're thinking. Eckler and Chubb, I'd probably take Eckler here. If he falls, yeah. I'd take Eckler here. Because I was thinking about taking Eckler last round, and now we're like, what, 141? I think I actually do have, in a vacuum, I think I have Eckler ranked above Spears. But ADP kind of just had me taken there. If not, I will take Gabe Davis. Okay, so we are going to get Eckler. And I actually really like that because, 1, we're getting him past the ADP. And 2, because I just have a big discrepancy in where I'm ranking him based on his upside versus kind of where, the underdog market is. I get it. There's a very high chance that he just, might be cooked. But I think that he also could have an avenue to be like a 12, 13-point per game running back just because of his pass catching ability. And Jaden Daniels, hopefully, can be a good passer. In that case, I'm assuming he's a great player. He's going to give him more touches and time on the field. I also don't love, though, that, those rushing quarterbacks don't typically check down as much. But at the end of the day, it's kind of like a bet you're putting somewhere. So Burton on the way back around would be my preferred pick for sure. I'm a little sleeping, but let's see. Let's see what he goes here. Hawkinson also would be nice, but do I just go Hawkinson here? But I think I kind of need more wide receivers for my team. Bowers isn't a stud, though. He's not a stud. Yeah, I'm going to get Hawkinson, I think, if I can. Yeah, we're going to go Hawk here because, I want to project out Bowers to be good. But I also think just having, 2, high upside bullets in the chamber with Bowers and Hawkinson also could fare very well. I have a lot of Burton. I would like to get some more Hawkinson at cost because he's dropped down board significantly. Let me check. The FTR business might be booming. Yeah, sorry about that. Quick business never sleeps. I'm trying to get this. I doubt anyone cares. I'm trying to get this phone to work. But the issue is, oh wait, I'm gonna pull my chat. I'm trying to find my chat, and I was like, where did they go? And it was on my phone. The issue is this phone is so like destroyed. Like this thing is cracked beyond belief, and I can't even get into, the app store. It just keeps saying like something stupid, like won't connect. I don't know if you can like. Okay, well now it's working. No, that's not the issue. The issue is that the issue now is that this phone is too old to like be compatible. At least I can get like Xbox. I can't even get the Sleeper app, dude. It's like ridiculous. Like if I look up Sleeper, and I did this on Google, and I know you guys probably don't care. If I look in Sleeper, it just gives me some like it literally won't connect. Like I really hope that didn't like screw up everything though. Hope I can still get Twitter, because at least if I could get Twitter, that'd be nice. Okay, so I need to upgrade to like a secondary phone that actually doesn't suck, because this thing is like just complete ass. I'll be honest. I don't even know what phone this is. It might be like an iPhone like 6, iPhone 5. I will say part of the reason I just even have it is just because it's kind of cool to be like, yeah, I got 2 phones. Anyway, I'm just gonna stop talking. Anyway, back to the draft. We are looking at like Kamani Vidal. I don't like Kamani Vidal. I honestly might take Chuba Hubbard here, and I might not be too mad about it. But no, I'm not going to do that. I would like a wide receiver, and I definitely have Malachi Corley above like all these guys. Do I really have Malachi above like Troy Franklin though? Let's see who I have. So I've ranked higher. I might have Franklin ranked higher for a redraft. Really shouldn't matter. Yeah, Franklin's like 132. Let me put him up there. A lot of people really like Troy Franklin, and it's kind of caused like the dynasty community to like almost hate him. Yeah, that's pretty easy button click. But I don't mind him in redraft at this cost, because I don't think Bo Nix is that bad. You obviously have the connection with him and Franklin in college at Oregon. I've heard good reports. Obviously don't want to look too much into that, but it makes sense. And Cortland Sutton isn't like an elite wide receiver by any means. He was good last year, but he wasn't elite. I think Jerry Jeudy is the significant like talent, and he's gone. So I'm not saying that there's a strong chance to be a wide receiver 1, but I am saying there's a chance. I'm saying that, right? Okay. And I don't think that's unreasonable to say. Now here, I'm probably going to go Wandale as well. I actually was a big fan of him last year. Did he even play it all last year? I don't think so. So it's like Wandale or Pop. Okay. Now it's going to be Pop. I could get my guy J.K. Dobbins, but I might just have to hold off on this, because I already have 5 RBs. That's like my cap for. I mean, I guess I'm not like pigeonholed, but I don't know actually though. Honestly, I'm pivoting. This is not a 0 RB team anymore. I'm gonna go build an even team. Honestly, I might go. I'm just gonna go even, because I think if I had more running backs than receivers with how my start went, I think that would be pretty stupid. I don't actually know if that's like fact or not, but it just doesn't seem smart to me, to be honest. So we'll probably just go like pretty even. How many picks do we have left? We have 3 more picks. Definitely interesting. Let's see. I wouldn't mind getting Douglas. I will take Dobbins on the way back around. Both of those guys would be pretty nice values, but I doubt either of them will fall. My throat's getting a little sore. Seems like Friday's a good day for live streams. That's what I did last week. I went a little later today though. I did 12:05, and it seems like we had 10 people in here earlier. We got 6 right now near the end of it. So I'm liking this general time slot of 11 to 12. I'll be totally honest. I was kind of planning on doing 11 last week, but I was so tired. It was my girlfriend's birthday, so I was up. I was up and all busy, planning all that fun stuff for a while. And then the night before, and then obviously the day of, it just goes crazy. So I was like, man, I need that extra hour of sleep because I'm not gonna be able to function throughout the day. The live stream is gonna be terrible because I'm literally gonna be asleep, and I'm not gonna be able to actually work on the fantasy stuff throughout the day. So seems like it worked out even better. After that, I'm looking Javon Baker. Any kind of stacks I can do. Seems like besides the Texans, it's kind of just a Texans and anyone else team. But what about Noah Brown? I'll probably grab him as a last round pick. Is he the confirmed 4 on the depth chart? Let's see what 2024 Houston Texans depth chart. Let's see what our lads have to say. Because they're actually pretty good. I like using this source. It's ourlads.com. They project out every single team's depth chart. The guys and it's in by formation as well. So for example, Nico was left wide receiver, so outside. Diggs, so that would be the X. Diggs is the right, which is the Y. Tank is the slot. Then they got Noah Brown. Yeah, Noah Brown's the backup X. I mean, Mechie is also the backup. Is he the Y? Backup Y or slot? Yeah, I have him as the backup Y. So I'd rather take Noah Brown there for sure. J.K. Dobbins might be returning to the squadron. And I might be loving it. Yeah, because I'm definitely taking Noah Brown, so that automatically tells me I'm going to have one more wide receiver. I need another quarterback as well. Wait, I don't know if I can. Wait, can I even do this? I low-key need another tight end. And I need another quarterback. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to get Noah Brown. No, I'm just going to take Geno here, actually. Yeah. We're going to take Geno here. I like that pick because I need another quarterback. He's a safe pick as well, so that's nice. I need another quarterback. I also need another tight end. So that means that I was either going to get JK or I could – so it was either I could get JK there, pass from a good quarterback, or I could get a pretty decent quarterback, pass on JK, and I can still get Noah Brown in the last round. So, and that also gives me more receivers than running backs, which is optimal for my team build. So I actually like this team a lot. It's a very interesting team. Kind of good save there, if I do say so myself. Okay, sick. I love Google AdSense. Google AdSense is just such a dumb company. Dumb branch. That website has faced so many. Go to my go-to site. Hey, appreciate that, Jeremy. Yes, sir. I don't know if you're talking about FTR or Underdog. But if you are talking about FTR, thank you. If you're talking about Underdog, I agree. So, it's valid either way, my man. J.K. Dobbins might – I can't take Dobbins, though. I got to get him off my queue. No, I can't take him. I need to get a Noah Fant here. Juwan Johnson just – oh, well. Yeah, I was going to say, he just got injured, right? Yeah. Noah Fant, though, top-tier button click. Also correlation with Geno Smith. Boom. What a banger. In the freaking 17th round. I actually really like that pick. We're going to end this draft off with Noah Brown. I think. I hope. I really hope. I hope no one takes him. But yeah, let's look over this team real quick before we kind of wrap things up in a few minutes. We got Stroud, Geno. So Stroud, elite quarterback build with the Texans stack. Geno for that security. He's going to be that starter this year. Sam Howell is great. Maybe he'll get a chance next year. Maybe he'll be a bridge guy, but I think Geno is a pretty good quarterback. So the running back we started more 0 RB-ish. We took Pacheco in round 4. So not completely, but we definitely waited a minute to take our first RB. Pacheco, I love that guy. Then we waited again until, round 9 to take Pollard. So I like Pollard as well. I think there's no way he's below an RB2. So Pacheco, I think, should be an RB1. Drafted him as an RB11. So Pollard at worst is going to be a low-end RB2 in my opinion. So both like low-end guys, but I think that they're also super safe picks for this kind of build with upside. Then we got Javonte, super high upside. Tajay, we're betting on the realm that the Titans offense is great in this world. Then Eckler, I think he still has some left in the tank as a receiving back. And Chuba Hubbard, because I didn't get Brooks, so I'm kind of also betting that like maybe he misses the start of the year in this realm. Wide receiver, we went Chase first overall. Then we went Nico Diggs back-to-back, giving us our stack for the Texans with CJ Stroud. Then we got Rome Odunze. We got the jersey on. I think he's an elite talent. Would like to get a lot of him. I'm starting to get to the point where I'm a little worried about how much Rome I have, just because there's a real possibility he won't be that good year one with Keenan Allen playing over him. But still, Jordan Addison, high upside as well. Got him past AEP, so I don't mind that. And then Troy Franklin, similar to Addison, they're both like field stretchers, big play guys. Except Franklin is obviously like a rookie and at a significant discount. Then tight end, we went Bowers. I think he's upside to be like top 6 guy, which could be a league winner, like a difference maker for me. Same thing for Hawkinson, but those are also too risky. We have a rookie and Hawkinson who's been, super injured. And then Fant, my breakout pick of the year for tight end. I just love the man. I've talked about him a million times. If you want to hear like my breakdown, just watch any video I've ever done or go to fftraderoom.com. I have like a full article on him. But yeah, the man's a stud, elite prospect. We got Ryan Grubb coming in. It's going to be great times for Noah Fant, in my opinion. Or he might just like disappoint me once again, which is very, very possible. So we got some more questions in here today, which was nice as well. Appreciate you stopping by, Chill. And Jeremy, I don't want to be, egotistical, but I think Jeremy was talking about FTR. Because I think him and Chill were from those like messages I sent out about our channel, how we're like working with like Face Off, like partnered with them, so-called. But yeah. Good stuff. Let's see. What we got? All right. I assume we're going to get Noah Brown. Shouldn't be any issues here, but let's see. $4 to enter. Yeah, it seems like it's getting maxed. I was looking on Twitter to see like what the word is about this contest, and it seems like this is like a great draft to get in. So glad we were able to do that. Get Noah Brown. This is really my team. I'll check out the board real quick. If anyone has any final questions, final thoughts, drop it in the chat. We're doing one draft tonight, normally how we run it, but yeah, it was a fun draft. I hope I was able to get into a draft with any of you guys as well. I've been doing this we do this every Friday, so if you weren't able to get in this time, you want to come back, check out the channel, just like come chill with us. Again, every Friday, normally around 11 to 12-ish. We try and plan for 11, but sometimes we kind of seem to push things back. Today, especially because we had like tech difficulties figuring out like the format. Shoot. My face is like all up in there. I don't know if I can move this real quick. But yeah, overall, like, I mean, the board wasn't really anything special. It was just pretty standard, to be honest. Um, yeah. Let me go here. Chihuahua 2. Yeah, overall, pretty decent, pretty standard board. Nothing crazy. We had like pretty chalk start. I don't really know if there's anything I would have done differently. I hope you guys can see my picks at least. Yeah, you guys can see my picks. I probably would have maybe went. I wish Mixon fell for that stack, but that was way past the ADP, so I can't be mad about that. I really don't regret any of the moves I made. Like, I think everything turned out really well. I guess Spears I was a little bit on the fence on, but like, what else could I have done? Take Blake Corum, who I don't even like that much. I take another receiver, maybe Leggett, but I still think I have Spears way over him in a vacuum. So it's really tough. Yeah, I really like all my picks. I think this was a very good draft. Not really much else I would change, but yeah, thank you guys for coming out. I think that's really it. Again, thank you guys so much. Any final question? Just drop it in here real quick, but I want to just thank you guys before we head out. So yeah, I got to answer Chill's question, which hopefully I gave him the advice to go grab the stud, Jalen McMillan. I can't wait. He's. I hope he breaks out this year. Even if he doesn't, I think it's gonna be set up great for. Because I believe Godwin has him out in either this year or next year, so you can definitely be like that slot guy. He's probably gonna take over that, like what they tried to do with Trey Palmer last year, though, in year one, and just be that like straight up wide receiver 3. But yeah, seems like that's it. We got a good team today. I love it. It was fun chatting up with you guys. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you guys just want to check out like my personal stuff, again, head over to fftradingroom.com. The link is in the chat. Just scroll down a little bit. It's FTR rankings up. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you guys next Friday.